Sweetie, stop dieting, is what I would go back and tell my younger self. Man, I was stuck in that restrict binge loop, cutting out so many different foods, counting everything, white knuckling until I just couldn't anymore. And it wasn't because I wasn't disciplined or had no willpower. It's because that's how diets work. We're all designed to fail and think it's our fault. So we'll buy the next diet or program or supplement regime. I've lost over 100 pounds 3 times, but I don't know how many dozens of smaller yo-yos I've done. Down 20 pounds, up 30. There's an entire decade where there's almost no photos of me because I hid from cameras and I was miserable. I felt terrible and I was stuck in that cycle thinking that I was the problem, when all along I had health issues that weren't being diagnosed because the doctor would just say you need to lose weight, reinforcing the toxic messages I was getting from diet culture. And here's the thing, both the physiology and the psychology of restrictive diets doom us to failure. They are not sustainable by design. So when you restrict foods, cut a bunch of things out, that increases food fixation and obsession and cravings. It drives emotional eating and disordered eating patterns, eventually leading to that moment of what's technically called disinhibition. It's that moment where you break the rule and then all of your health behaviors unravel. But the other thing with a too large energy deficit, meaning too few calories, is that over time you produce more and more of the hunger hormone ghrelin. So you're less satisfied by your meals and hungrier in between them. At the same time as you have a drop in metabolism, a lowering of your basal metabolic rate, and lower non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which is all the calories you burn during the day, doing things like fidgeting, walking from room to room. I mean, our bodies are kind of amazing when you think about it, conserving energy that way. But between the cravings and the hunger, the increased susceptibility to emotional eating, it's only a matter of time before the yo-yo starts again. It took me 25 years of up and down and struggle and low self-esteem, thinking that I was the problem, before I finally nailed that increased diet quality while continuing to eat the foods I love. Sustainable nutrition, what I call Nutrivore. A dietary philosophy focused on getting more nutrients without dieting.